event. I'm going to speak, and we have Rachel Patterson here from Grey Bruce Pride, and she's going to speak, and then we'll raise the flag. But I'm going to start with a land acknowledgement. So we acknowledge that we are meeting on the traditional lands and treaty territory of the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation, which consists of the Chippewas of Saugeen and the Chippewas of Nawash Unceded First Nation. We understand this land holds immense significance to the people of the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation. We appreciate those who live and work alongside us today and who continue the traditions of their ancestors as stewards of the land we are privileged to inhabit. We thank them for the contributions they have made in both caring for the land and in shaping this community. We commit to truth and reconciliation, to acknowledging the truth about what happened to Indigenous peoples because of colonization, and to reconciliation which begins with each and every one of us. As a local government and public organization, we are dedicated to learning about Indigenous culture, to fostering a better relationship with First Nations and their people, and we commit ourselves to actions that move us forward on a path to healing along with the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation. So, people sometimes ask, why do we raise the pride flag? I'm sure you've seen that on social media, probably, or even around town. People ask the question, why do you have this ceremony? Why are you doing this? And my response is actually the same comment that I make every time I talk about our town. And that is that, and there's probably lots of people here who are going to roll their eyes when I say this because they hear me say it over and over again, but it's true. We are the fastest growing community in our region, and we are one of the fastest growing communities in Ontario. And as we grow in population, we grow in diversity. And as we grow in diversity, we grow in strength. And those aren't just words, I can tell you. I'm fortunate as mayor, I get to go around and see a lot of people, see what the fantastic people of our community are doing every day. And the diversity of the folks that I encounter when I do that is incredible, and it increases day after day. And they're people of different ethnic backgrounds, different religious experiences, and LGBTQ2+ people, incredible people who are making a difference and making life better every day in the town of Saugeen Shores. And they're people who, throughout history, haven't been celebrated like this. In fact, they've been marginalized. And so that's why we raise the pride flag. Because those people, those incredible people who contribute dramatically to our community, deserve to be celebrated. Deserve to be told and reminded, along with all the rest of us, that here in the town of Saugeen Shores they belong. That this is a community that no matter who you are and no matter who you love, there's a place for you. So that's why we raise the pride flag. And I want to take this moment too to say thank you to some of the great organizations in our community who have helped us to send the message that our LGBTQ2+ community is welcome here in our community. Organizations like the Saugeen Shores Chamber of Commerce, I see Meredith here today. There's an organization that went out and got themselves rainbow registered. And that rainbow registry tells everybody that their Chamber of Commerce, their organization, is welcoming and accepting of LGBTQ2+ people. And in fact, it was such a great piece of leadership that the town decided we better follow along, and we did it ourselves and became the first municipality in Canada to be rainbow registered, something of which we are very proud. And I see business owners. I don't know how many business owners there are standing here right now, but I certainly see when I go around the community on the windows of businesses up and down the main streets of our community, those decals with the rainbow logo on them, the progress flag on them. Those businesses are demonstrating their welcoming and their openness to the LGBTQ2+ people of our community. So thank you to them. And finally, I want to say thank you to all of the people of our community, you folks right here, and people like you right across our community who day in and day out send the message through your actions and your words, and by being at things like this and standing up and supporting things like raising the pride flag, that you are welcoming as citizens of our community, and that your neighbors and friends who identify as LGBTQ2+ are welcome in your neighborhoods and in your community. So thank you to all of you. How about you give yourselves a round of applause? That was mostly so I could stop talking and take a breath. Anyway, I want to say welcome now to Rachel Patterson from Grey Bruce Pride.